Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Serero, and I have the pleasure to be on my heart radio to have a wonderful, wonderful woman. Her name, ladies and gentlemen, is Brooke Mason, Mason. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady who has done many, many things. We're going to talk about it. She is also the founder of BrookeMasonCreative.com and also the founder of Brooke Mason Studio in West Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, meet now Brooke Mason. Brooke, how are you today?
Hi, thank you so much for having me on. I'm doing well, thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you over the phone. Thank you so much for being with us. So my first question, I would like to know a little bit about yourself. Can you tell us where you're from and what brought you to the entertainment industry?
Yeah, I'm from Sydney, Australia. I started really early. I started as a photographer and moved to New York originally, went to school there, and made my way to the West Coast. But I'm still a celebrity photographer and have a full-service creative agency now.
And we're so glad to hear that. So now tell us about this creative agency that you have of yours.
Yeah, so we do marketing and branding. I started this, I'm in my fourth year, and we were doing all sorts of photography projects for clients, and we decided that we needed to put an umbrella over this and make Brooke Mason Creative, and so I have an amazing team of 6 to 8 people, depending on the job, and we all sit around a big desk every day and do all kinds of amazing things from branding, marketing strategy, websites, social media management, and of course I'm still a celebrity photographer, so I'm on set at least 2 or 3 times a week.
Wow, we love right away, your dedication in your art and all the great things that you're doing. Where do you think is your the source of your I would say your energy, the source of your desire to always do more, to do better?
It's really about, I feel every day that we're helping people. And so I just get up really early and I get to my desk and I'm always thinking about my clients and what we can do to do better for them, make them more successful, because the better we do, the more success that brings them, and that makes us happy. So in the end, I feel like my service is to my clients, and it's a really exciting thing. And I have so many different clients from all walks of life. I also work with Visit Pasadena, Visit West Hollywood, Love Beverly Hills. We have individual clients, people, lifestyle brands, clothing clients, medical industry. So it's such a huge, wide range. It's exciting because it's always different. And I think as a creative, the most important thing is always to keep things fresh and new. And so that's amazing, and I get to do that every day with an amazing creative team. And we're I feel like my team we're all on the same page. There's no real boss. Everyone is helping each other. We're all sort of asking, what do you think of this? What should we do next year? And everyone sort of chimes in and comes together collaboratively to make success for each client. So it's really exciting. I can't imagine doing anything else, to be honest.
Well, we are happy that you're doing that because you're doing it so well. So what are your, by example, your experience between working, let's say, to do photo shoots for celebrities? How does it work usually with them? Is it you bring them the creative idea, or they tell you, oh, I'm dreaming to do that, and you'll be the best person to take the photo?
You're so kind with so many compliments. Thank you, by the way.
Oh, no, we love you. We love you. We really love you.
Usually it's a magazine that comes to me, and I work with different magazines. Modern Luxury has been my client for the last 5 years, or maybe it's 6 years now. And one of these clients will come to me and say, can you photograph this cover? We're doing this spread for so-and-so. We're doing this edition. We just did for LA Confidential, Portraits of Pride. That just came out now. It looks amazing. And I photographed some amazing local names, Brad Goreski, Chaz Dean, and some other local celebrities that are all for Pride coming up in June. And so that was amazing. And I did the photography. My team did the graphic design. That magazine came to me and said, you know, can you pitch us an idea for Portraits of Pride? We pitched the idea. They loved it and hired us to do it. So everything's different. Sometimes I work with PR teams. They might need some more press photos for their celebrity, you know, because obviously they're getting interviewed all the time and they always need new, fresh photos. And content is king. And that's what I always tell my clients. I mean, that's what we do a lot of the time as well, is we produce a lot of content, videos and ads and for media buys and, you know, for Facebook ads or whatever. But you know, when it comes to the celebrity realm, they need as much photography as anybody else. And they're sort of always needing new, fresh photos and content for their articles and things like that. So it kind of comes in different ways, but mostly direct from either their management, PR, or the actual magazine hires me too.
Wow, beautiful. And if content is king, then you are the queen. So I invite everyone to go on the Instagram. It's called BM Creative LA. BM for Brooke Mason. BM Creative LA. Go on the Instagram and you will see the gorgeous photos that were made by your agency. I'm very scared of that photo with the model and the big snake, because I hate snakes. But okay, it's a very. Yeah, who is the girl on the photo? You remember?
Oh, well, you can also, I was going to mention, you can also go to my direct page, which is Brooke Mason Photo. And that's a lot of behind the scenes of, you know, my life. And, you know, sometimes I'm doing talks and mentorship programs, and, you know, I take on interns, and we do, and sometimes it's behind the scenes shooting. I keep Brooke Mason's photo for like the behind the scenes, the life of, just so people can understand like what it's really like. And sometimes we post videos of sets and working. And so it's kind of fun for people to see, a little bit of that and sort of behind the scenes instead of just the finished product. It's, you know, you can always go on my website or to see that or online, but I think it's nice to see how the making of this work comes about.
Well, it comes really wonderfully, and yeah, indeed, follow Brooke Mason's photo on Instagram, and I see, you know, 110,000 followers. You know, congratulations. I also would like to ask you, what are your next projects before we start to say goodbye to each other?
Well, we have a bunch of stuff coming out we have Angelina Magazine. I have some photographers at that. You know, fingers crossed, we're pitching towards some really nice big advertising campaigns for some tourism boards. And so we hope to work with the city of Los Angeles and perhaps, you know, Santa Monica Travel and Tourism. And, you know, also my other brands that are starting out. Sometimes I have brands that come to me at the very, very, very early beginning stages. And that's even more exciting at times because we grow them and we can see this beautiful seed turn into this gorgeous plant and tree and establish themselves. And so there's a wonderful new company we just started with Sunren athleisure wear, which, as we know, is super, super popular right now. So I'm hoping that we get them off the road with a big bang.
But it definitely will, and everything will come along around you, because when you have such a great spirit, such as yourself, and the beautiful energy, then definitely great things come around the way, and they will. I invite everyone to go on BrookeMasonCreative.com. Beautiful, beautiful things. You can see her portfolio and all the services that her company is offering. And trust me, she works with a lot of great clients. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Serero. I had the pleasure to have today on iHeartRadio the super talented, our dear friend Brooke Mason, the website BrookeMasonCreative.com. She is absolutely wonderful. Check her work. Her work speaks for itself. Ladies and gentlemen, more music now to come on iHeartRadio. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.